Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
This is the RV Hour. We have a whole new setup going on here. And I got to tell you, we have 3 people in the panel today. Hey. I'm Larry McNamara, CEO and host.
Dun, dun, dun. Dwayne Adams, co-host and producer.
And special guest,
Brandon, coming to you live.
Brandon Plummer. He is our F&I manager, or finance and insurance, if you don't know what those letters mean.
Come on.
Here at our Winter Garden store, our flagship.
That's right. 3 locations.
And they're not small.
They are not small by any means.
We have right in here in Winter Garden, right on the old Highway 50. Now they're highfalutin, call it West Colonial Drive.
West Colonial.
And then we have one in Palm Bay on the Culver Road and I-95.
Yeah.
And we have one in Ormond Beach on Destination Daytona Lane and I-95.
That's right.
So
they're pretty good spots out there, right off the 95 interstate.
Absolutely. So don't get scared if you pull into the Destination Daytona Lane right there by the Loves and see all these big trucks and stuff. Just mosey on back, drive down the holler, down the curves, and you can't miss us.
Yeah,
you'll run right into it.
Yeah, man. Love it.
Very exciting. So this new format is exciting.
Oh, yes.
I can't wait to watch it because I wasn't involved in any of the beta testing.
Yeah, so it's so we used to do the 3 cameras. We had one center, then it would shoot to myself and Larry. Now we're going to do the man. So every person who talks, it'll go right to them.
There you go. And for my my northwestern or central northern people, from the Dakotas and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is episode 120, and we're talking about RVs and such. Don't you know those so?
Don't you know those?
Because that's what they say.
Don't you know those so?
120. Wow.
120. You ain't kidding.
I feel like I'm aging.
Yeah.
Am I aging quickly? I mean, am I going to be a cartoon in this one?
No,
I don't know what's going on with these.
Those will be the later ones.
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
We got a nice poster in the background, though, for you.
It's lovely.
Mark.
Yeah.
Poster, yeah.
I love the sights of it.
Poster
So,
dog.
what challenges are you bringing to the table today? Do you have any issues that you want to bring up that, like you wish there were a law like that
Free
inhibit
pizza on Friday.
Exactly. Stuff like that is good advice, good information.
All right, pass.
They bring that back over here. Now, you talking like finance-wise or just in general?
Finance.
Yeah, you having any issues in the finance department?
Not a lot of issues, buddy. Life's good over there.
Yes, making it happen.
I know things like when there's an impending storm, people need to get insurance early.
Right. Yeah, that's a big one.
Like that.
And when they shop insurance, I know we get insurance pricing from some of our vendors for them. I guess it's a quote.
Yep.
Make sure that they shop the same because you can beat the quote, but you don't beat the quote and the coverage.
There you go.
Exactly.
Coverage is a big deal.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And I wanted to ask a little bit about customers that purchased recently but then cancel their extended warranties. That's something that bothers you or whatever.
Sure, yeah. I mean, we don't really see that too often. Most of the cancellations we get are from people either trading back in or
That could be.
That stuff,
That could be, but being the CEO and all, I do check every check.
Sure. Yeah.
And I do see some that, like, for instance, one in February that bought in February of 25 canceled it, and maybe the description needed to be better.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff we can work on, tighten it up.
I'm just talking about some internal RV-related dealership, Giant Recreation World trivia.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Trivia.
I like that.
I hope those people didn't go online and buy it from some out-of-state yeehaw that
Oh, yeah. They
Because,
get messed up out.
Florida, the pricing is regulated by the state for vehicle service contracts
There you go.
or extended warranties, as some people like to know them as. But
Yeah.
it's, again, you have to check the coverage. Some of those are not they're inclusionary or exclusionary, and they're not the same. So
Yeah, man.
some of them, like the CW of the world, what they sell is basically an insurance policy.
Correct.
So that if you have a big claim, they can just cancel you like an insurance company can.
Oh, wow. No, really?
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's not a
rough.
contract.
That's correct.
So
That's
again,
tough.
things
Yeah,
like
man.
that can make them cheaper. But
Yeah, so like if a whole park got wiped out in a storm, they could all just kind of, hey, we're not going to cover that anymore. Oh, that's interesting, man.
That's unbelievable.
Mess you up.
Yep.
all right, so you, out of the goodness of your heart,
Ba, ba,
provide
ba.
me with a paper to look at. And,
Oh, yeah.
it says Towing Smart Safety Tips and Trailer Talk.
Yeah. So I was trying to explain to Brandon here that this is how we kind of walk through. You know, we
Right.
just do little bullet points and then we kind of expound on those topics.
Well, I'm going to start with the first one,
Come on.
and then we'll do the little round robin, right?
Yeah.
So, first, essential safety tips and must-know info.
Here we go.
So, know your vehicle's GVWR.
Yeah.
That's the gross vehicle weight rating.
Yeah, that one's big.
So let's see how much it explains this. It says, always check your vehicle's towing capacity, not just what it can tow, but what it should tow comfortably.
Ooh, that's big.
And don't forget to factor in passengers, gear, and tongue weight.
Yeah, man. I don't know if we've ever talked about that. Like, I mean, I know we do our dry weight, that sort of thing, but
I have in the past. I don't know if we've done it as a feature
Yeah, as a
now that we have video,
yeah.
but
Hello.
it's probably a good idea to do again. But
Damn it.
GVWR is the most your vehicle can have on its axles
Okay.
and its what you're towing.
Gotcha. So it's full
Yeah,
totaled. Gotcha.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, that's like if you have a half-ton pickup truck, your GVWR is the amount the truck weighs plus whatever to that's your cargo capacity.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, man.
Triple C, cargo carrying capacity.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right.
We'll see.
Can't keep it locked in with the
Come and get
C.
you.
Right. Now, even travel trailers have GVWRs.
That's right.
Okay.
So you take the amount the axles on the trailer can support, you subtract the amount the trailer weighs on the scale, and that tells you how much gear and stuff you can put in it.
Bam. There you go.
That's very important if it's a toy hauler.
Yeah, definitely. That's
But-
what I was thinking. Filling with all your junk, you got to make sure you got enough tow capacity for
That's
that.
fact.
That's a big one. Yeah, man.
All right. So, yeah, I'm done with that. You take the next
I got you.
whoever. Then we're going to round robin.
Round robin.
All right.
So we'll go understand GCWR, which is
Right.
the gross combined weight rating. So you add up the weight of your tow vehicle plus the trailer. That's your GCWR. And if you're over, you're not just risking performance, you're risking safety.
That is true.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Yeah, man.
Gotta stay safe.
All right, you ready for this?
Let's go.
Brandon's first free.
Brandon's first one. Okay, we're going to use a weight distribution hitch. All right, this helps level your vehicle and trailer, especially useful with heavier trailers.
Bam.
It's going to reduce the stress on your rear axle and improve your steering control.
There you go.
Safe out there.
Yeah. To get a little more technical about that, if you could envision yourself wrapping your legs around the hitch that's on your truck
Okay.
and holding that trailer up,
That sounds like a lot.
that basically is
Superman style.
what you're doing is transferring the weight of that point to all axles, including the trailer axles
Oh,
and the
yes.
truck axle.
We've
So-
talked about this
So
one.
that's and you know it's right if after you hook up, you step back and everything is level. The trailer's level, the truck is level,
Mhm.
the truck front end isn't sticking in the air or jacked up in the back.
Yep.
The trailer isn't high in the front and low in the back or whatever.
That's the
You
big.
know you have it right when that happens, and then it'll tow at peak efficiency.
Bam. Which short story I learned here on the RV Hour. What they used to do, a distribution kit, just to show how well it did. They would take the back wheels off the car or the truck, and it would just have the front wheels and the trailer wheels, and it would evenly distribute the weight to just the.
Just show that you don't need.
You don't need that back wheel axle. I was like, man, that's impressive. That'd be a demo.
Make you a believer. Make you a believer.
Yeah. you-
When weight distribution hitches were invented,
Yeah.
they
yeah.
were invented by Reese, by the way. Reese.
And that's when
They
that's
used
how they
an El Dorado front-wheel drive Cadillac,
There it is.
and they hyper-extended the weight distribution hitch, removed the rear tires, and drove the car around with the front drive, pulling the trailer. You know,
It's crazy.
showing you
Super
that
cool.
Yeah, man.
that's proof that we're transferring the weight
Yeah.
from the rear axle of your vehicle.
Yeah, evenly. Good. Yeah, that one's
That's
pretty neat.
cool.
Yeah, so you should also either install safety control devices, sway control devices,
Oh yeah.
or make sure you have a weight distribution hitch that includes that.
Oh,
They're all available. So crosswinds and Passing trucks can be scary, so the sway control bars keep you stable. And there's two main types. You got the friction style, and you have the integrated with the weight distribution hitch.
Oh, bam, dude.
I know when we sell trailers, sales, if they throw it in a hitch, it's the cheap one. And that usually requires also the friction sway control.
Okay.
And all of that is an extra process and more complicated to install.
Gotcha.
But for a small upgrades, our delivery coordinators will offer you options to make it easiest for you.
There you go. Yeah, man. All right, now you got to check tire pressure and load ratings. That's one of the biggest, of course. As well as come to Giant Recreation World. We have tire pressure gauges if you'd ever need one.
Love that.
So underinflated tires equals blowouts just waiting to happen. So don't skip this step. And then always make sure your trailer tires are rated for the load you're carrying. Again, with the toy haulers, loading in that extra weight that you're not ready for, all that. Using cheap tires, we've talked on that too.
And also, like if you're towing a smaller trailer, let's say you have like a minivan that'll tow 4,000 pounds or something like that, and we hook you up with the right hitch and a trailer that weighs proper for you.
Okay.
It can still be very hard to control when you're driving. You want to know why?
Why is that?
Because most of those that come with passenger car tires.
Oh, the smaller tire.
And that's very common. And what I recommend is replace those with the LT light truck tires.
Okay.
The sidewalls are much more rigid, and you don't have, if you sit there and shake this corner of your vehicle and it goes back and forth, it's going to be hard to pull the trailer.
Oh, wow. Now that's a good one, man. That's a great tip, huh? That was a good one.
A lot of minivans pulling stuff, but when we do that,
Well, we have the products now.
Yeah,
we have
we got
those small rocks.
Yeah, the iBear.
Rocks.
Oh, man, that's pretty interesting. Yeah.
Rear outside kitchen is what that stands for.
Love that. The Vikings,
Vikings and Clippers.
Yeah,
man. All right.
Love that.
Great. Double check your electrical connection.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna let you.
Oh, I'm jumping ahead.
We talked about the tires.
Okay.
We talked about tire pressures.
Yeah.
What is something that you recommend to every customer every time?
We talked about this earlier.
Yeah, we did. So there's two big important ones. One is multi-seal, right? Obviously, that's a physical protection that prevents flats and blots when you're on the road in case you pick something up. But the other thing is obviously the underinflated and overinflated tires are the number one cause of all blowouts. So
there you go.
Having a tire wheel plan that not only makes it easy and convenient to get those replaced whenever you're traveling, it just makes it where it gives you the peace of mind that, God forbid, it does happen. No one's perfect. You forget to check your air pressure. You're not having an extra bill on top of your camping trips.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And that multi-steel stuff is not...
multi-seal is a real deal.
It's not fix a flat.
Correct. Yeah, that was what we were talking.
Non-adhesive. It's the only one on the market that's a non-adhesive.
Problem
is the other stuff gunks up inside the tire.
And makes you... now you can't keep a balance.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That makes it lump in your truck. I mean, just terrible.
Yeah.
I started using it on like farm equipment, actually. They're the big, like the tractors that you get like...
Oh, yeah, the big guy. Yeah, man.
They were putting them in those and found out they basically bulletproof those tires. Like going over anything in the field made them last forever. And so they
good for them.
The RV industry. And so far, like, people love it. They're
doing great with it.
Literally came in the other day, traded in, had it for like 3 or 4 years, said, I don't know if I needed this. I never even had one single flat or blowout. We got to this trade and because you can see like the little yellow dots on the tire. He had like 6 different dots in his tire. He's like, okay, I definitely need that. I'll
I get that stuff. Yeah.
Like, it's kind of what it's there for. You're not supposed to have issues. Well, I know it's definitely the
proofs in the pudding.
Yeah,
it's the real deal.
Yeah.
That's a good one. All right, you're up. Double connections, electrical connections.
Electrical connections. So we need to double check those. Obviously, everything from the brake lights, the turn signals, and the brake controller need to be synced up and working. I know our technicians do a great job of making sure that happens before you leave the lot with your new RV. But do a light check every time before you hit the road just to make sure that you and the people behind you are obviously safe going down.
That's it. Yeah, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Don't forget your clearance, your marker lights.
Marker lights.
Yeah, very important. Very important. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So,
catch me riding dirty.
Make sure that your trailer brakes and your brake controller that's in your tow vehicle, or sometimes not, is in operating condition. So,
yeah, man, that's
anything over 3,000 pounds it's basically a law that it has to be used in trailer brakes.
There you go.
Uh,
State laws vary, but
some states vary, not Florida, by the way, but
okay.
but safety doesn't. So brake controllers help sync trailer braking with your vehicle's braking system, and if they're set properly, when you're coming up to a stoplight and you touch your brakes and you slowly slow down, the harder you mash on the gas pedal, the harder it'll apply brakes on your trailer. So you'll never feel like it's pushing you. You should always kind of feel like it's tugging you a little bit, just a hair.
Now, Larry, I got to ask you, before they had brake controllers, how would you just pump the brakes when you're towing a trailer? Like, how would you?
Pump.
Yeah.
They've had them for years and years. Now, however, right now they're electronic.
Okay.
But in the old days, we would have to tap into the brake lines.
Oh, really?
The
Yeah.
metal brake lines. So,
oh, goodness, man. That's how it would make it.
And it just when you pump them brakes, your power, it would pump. It would actuate the brakes.
The
on
backside.
the
Oh, wow, man. Oh, that's pretty interesting.
But there probably wasn't like a way to set the intensity because the brake controller.
There was.
There
You
was?
used to turn that little dial on the brake controller that made it. And as you push the brakes, it would go over. So if you turned it and turned it and turned it, you push the brakes, it'd go over more and more and more. And the more it went over was basically a rheostat that added power to the brakes on the trailer.
Oh, wow.
Now your trailer was not hydraulic, but the controller was.
The controller was. Oh, man, that's crazy.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
And just like the new ones today, I don't know if you knew this, but even the electronic ones, there's always a way to actuate them. Just all brakes
Manually, of course.
manually, and you could do that with that one too, with the hydraulic ones of old too. But
There you go.
yeah, and that's for if you're getting sway, you hit that and it straightens you right out.
Pop it right. Yep. There you
Going
go.
down a hill or something that you're trying to stop the car. Then
Let's say you start oversteering, and the next thing you know, you're losing control. If you can have forethought enough just to grab that, it'll instantly
Straighten it out. Oh, wow, man.
Yep.
Big red button.
Yeah.
That's wild.
literally.
Yeah, man. All right. Next up, we got inspect safety chains and use them properly.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you cross them under the hitch, not just straight, and it creates a cradle if the trailer disconnects. Pretty good.
That's very good.
Yeah, man. That's a pretty good one there.
And safety chains need to be real man chains. You know what I'm saying?
No dollar store.
Not that little chain you use for like putting a light in the center of the ceiling without running wire. You know what I'm talking about?
Light chain.
Not that.
No dog chains, stuff of that
Right.
nature.
I always use 2 chains.
Ooh, get 2 chains.
These all. But it's 2 chains. 2 chains.
Is that him? Can I get your autograph after this? That's got to be him. Know your height and watch for clearance. I always know my height. That's a fun fact.
Know your-
on my license. Add a sticker to your dash with the trailer height. That's a great tip.
That is a good one.
What we forget. Watch for bridges, gas station overhangs, and drive-through night.
Drive-through nightmares.
Fair. I think it's safe to say avoid all drive-throughs.
Yeah, just
Actually, I mean,
park in the parking lot.
yeah, Mark, I mean, you got 40 feet behind you. Maybe you don't need it that bad.
Yeah.
It's hard to make that hard left turn.
Oh, you ain't
Oh, left with a 40 butterflies. That
couple good videos on that.
Yeah.
Make sure you record if you do.
Just saying. That's good advice though.
Purposes.
And make sure you travel RV friendly routes, which usually
Correct.
Yes.
keep you away from those places.
Yeah, they have RV Garmin. You know about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, put your height in there, and then it tells
Yeah.
you what routes you can take.
Welcome to the RV Hour.
Listen,
Yeah.
We do an apps.
You know-
One of our episodes was the best apps for RVers.
was it Garmin?
That was.
What was that ranked?
There was
Let's not throw them on. They're doing good though.
Copyright.
Doing
Copyright
Garmin.
All right,
Tricky about
practice your turns and backing up, especially if you have a travel trailer.
Oh,
Trailers pivot differently.
differently.
Swing wide on turns and practice in parking lots before your trip.
That
I can't stress that enough.
No kidding.
And,
Practice.
and when you're making the adjustments when you're backing up, they're small adjustments or they just get out of control and you got to pull straight again and you don't make you look like a fool. Nobody likes to look like a fool.
Don't look like a fool.
Don't be that guy on the boat ramp.
Don't
right?
be.
Yeah.
And
Right.
if your wife is backing you up, do not get upset.
That's right.
You're the one driving, for the God's sake.
That's right.
So
The best tip of the day.
That's a tip and a half right there, Larry. That's a tip and a half.
Oh man. All right. Let's get one more in here. Pre-trip checklist is a must. Run through your hitch, lights, tires, propane, awnings, and slides before rolling.
Well, not only that, watch your speed. Go smart, not fast.
That's right.
And invest in extended mirrors,
Bam.
which is common on trucks now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So we're coming up on a break, aren't we?
Yes, sir. Let's
So
do
we'll
it.
be right back after a short message that's self-servient because it's our commercials. Make sure you come see us at our Giant Recreation Hall.
At Giant Recreation World, you can buy them, rent them, trade them, or get them serviced or repaired. Check out the RV lifestyle with freedom to travel when and where you want to go. What are you waiting for? April is time to take advantage of new inventory, new sale prices, and huge markdowns. All units made in America for America. Plus, at Giant Recreation World, you get a warranty forever. Visit a location near you in Winter Garden, Palm Bay, or Ormond Beach, or check them out online anytime at GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Hey, thanks for waiting. We're back. Woo. This is episode 120.
120.
Lordy mercy. 120.
I feel like money.
Looks like it too, though.
Why, thank you, sir.
All right, so you gave me another piece of paper.
Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff for you.
No, I did not peruse it either.
Nope. Keep it a surprise.
It is. So with that being said, I'm going to talk about different types of weight distribution kits for your RV towing. We kind of hinted that there were different levels, did we not?
Yes.
So I would assume, now again, I have not perused this list, but I would assume we're probably starting with the cheaper one.
Yeah, it kind
But
of.
I don't know.
I'd take your advice on that one. I'm not sure if it went from cheap to best, how that's ranked.
All right, so first it's showing me a round bar weight distribution hitch.
Oh, yeah.
So the description are round bars attached to the bottom of the ball mount.
Oh, okay.
Everybody knows what the ball mount
Ball
is.
mount, yeah.
But for even further, the round bar slides up into a cylinder that's mounted on the ball mount,
Okay.
and then you turn it and it locks it in.
Okay. So then that's more than just a pin type support.
No pin.
Gotcha. Because that's
So
more the lock.
also it there's chains hanging from the end of it,
Okay.
and it goes up to a snap up locking thing that goes on the side of the trailer A-frame.
Gotcha. All right.
And the more chain links you hang, the more weight distribution you're getting.
Hey, that makes sense.
So for trailers with lower ground clearance, it's best for those. And pros are often they're more affordable. So yes, it is one of the cheaper ones.
Gotcha. That's what it is. Yeah.
Cons are it has less ground clearance, so bars can interfere with trailer frames.
They could get
If
in the
it
way there.
turn too much. But again, it's a good beginner set, but you also have to add a sway control to those, and usually it's a friction sway control.
Now,
or two.
If I'm corrected, that's usually like the big pickup trucks have those, right? Because it can lower and raise on the back in that pole.
Oh,
More,
you're
not when I say pickup trucks, I'm sorry, lifted pickup trucks, like a regular.
not necessarily. They're made for any vehicle,
Okay.
but they are adjustable. So if your vehicle's real low, you can raise where the ball mount is, so
Gotcha.
that it hooks to your trailer at a level
At that height.
level for your trailer.
That's what it is.
Or if you have a jacked up trailer, you can get a drop bar that's even
lower to
lower than
goes even.
that. But yeah,
Yeah,
all
because
of
when
those
we
are
were
possible.
when we were going through the last list, when the frictionless design came up, that's when I was like, whoa, all right, we got multiple trailer hitch kits here. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, but
Hence the list.
this is the old school basic, kind of hitch.
Okay.
So, and Reese makes one similar, although the bars for that is not round. They're kind of square. And instead of it sliding up into the hitch has, it's like a big C with, and the hitch, you put the bottom in first and the top goes in,
Okay.
or put the top in and then the bottom, and it'll hang in that before you hook up the chains. So, but yeah, same thing.
Very interesting.
You
Yeah,
take
man.
the next one, sir.
All right. The Trunion bar
Trunnion.
Onion.
It's like an onion.
Onion with a TR.
Trunnion bar weight distribution hitch. So the trunnion bars slide into the head from the side rather than beneath, And then this is best for heavier trailers and taller setups. Lifted trucks. The pros: increased ground clearance and stronger weight distribution. But the cons is usually more expensive than the round bar models.
Always more expensive.
Always more expensive. Yeah, man. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's your big guys.
You want to take the Anderson hitch?
I would love to. The Anderson weight distribution hitch, also a frictionless design.
Okay.
They're lightweight. They use chains and a built-in anti-sway system.
Oh.
They're usually best for smaller or mid-sized trailers. And the good thing is they have quiet operation. They're easy to install with no grease.
No grease.
No grease. Makes it easy and clean. Cons, they're not ideal for super heavy trailers, and they have limited sway control compared to some of the other ones that we carry.
There you go.
Huh.
That's all good.
That is pretty
I
good.
love
That's,
it.
that's
like
interesting there. Yeah.
So-
That's wild. He got his own pitch.
Yeah.
You know? We get a McNamara weight distribution set.
TBD, trademark that.
Sorry, that's trademark register with this.
So I'm going to talk about this equalizer hitch right now. It's with integrated sway control. It combines a 4-point sway control with trunnion-style bars.
Yeah.
It's best for RVs who want a strong combo of weight distribution and sway control.
And sway control.
You know, pros, built-in sway control, no add-ons needed. Cons, can be noisy and require regular maintenance.
Oh, wow. I feel like grease is involved there.
No, you're
No
not supposed
grease?
to grease them.
Oh, wow.
You're supposed to listen to that metal-on-metal scraping.
Oh, that's why I figured
Dare
You
you.
grease them, you're losing some of your
Yeah, you're
friction.
it uses some of the friction for some of the sway.
Yeah.
But there's another hitch manufacturer that I've seen that actually has like little brake pads.
Oh, within it. Yeah.
Instead of just sitting on metal to metal, it sits on metal to a brake pad kind of thing. So it does cut down some of the noise, but then you have a maintenance issue where you have to replace those.
Pad, I'm sure, every now and again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting out in storage, rot away on you. All right. The Blue Ox Sway Pro. All right. So this is, this definitely went from low to high here. So this is uses spring bars under constant tension for built-in sway control. So it's best for RVers wanting easy hookups with reliable control. And the pros are simple setup, quiet, and a built-in sway control. Again and again. And then the cons, it's a slightly higher price point. But
can't put a price on
safety.
Don't put a price.
Hey, stand up
At
the price on your
all.
pay. Lead the way.
So that's there's actually much higher levels hitches, that are not listed here. But you have a Henson hitch, Hensley hitch, that actually that you have to get all new stuff.
Oh, there you go.
So your regular hitch receiver that came from Ford with your truck,
Okay.
you have to replace that.
It's like the
It-
Apple phone of hitches.
It is. It actually goes and goes all the way to like the center of the truck,
Oh, wow.
between the frame rails, and then it basically turns your rear bumper pull hitch into a fifth wheel hitch
Wow.
kind of setup. They're very expensive,
Very
Yeah, man.
common on
and
the-
they're very, very heavy.
Yeah.
Really? So now let me ask you that. So is that a separate installation? Can you take that off your truck when you're done towing?
They are made for each individual truck.
But does it stay? Yeah, and it stays, and that's
Yeah.
a custom piece on there. Oh, no, wow, man. That's pretty well. Usually Airstreams that pull them too. Big boy.
Airstreams, yeah.
The head.
Very common.
Very
Well,
common.
the Airstreams we've sold all get the Hensley hitch.
Very
And they pull with a blue Suburban.
Yeah.
turquoise.
Isn't that weird?
Turquoise.
Isn't that weird?
Blue.
I'm just saying. So,
All right, so now we're ready for a new segment in the RV Hour.
really? What are we going to talk
We're going to do video reactions.
Oh, my goodness.
So I've got some YouTube videos that we pulled, some basic videos around town. We're going to check out these videos, and I'd like to get you guys' honest opinion
Well,
on
it's going to be easier for me because I haven't seen a darn one of them.
There you go.
So if the audience is listening on just audio,
Yep.
how are they supposed to see what we're doing?
So we're going to do a short description, but for all of our listeners out there, please check out our YouTube channel,
There you go.
YouTube.com/Giant Recreation World.
Yeah, it usually populates like same
Mondays.
day or Mondays.
Mondays. Yeah. Video Mondays. Sometimes Friday if we have a slow Thursday. But all right, here we go. You ready for this?
Let's see
This
it.
is a very rough Yeah, so just
You're gonna do the description, and we're gonna talk about the reaction.
All right.
so this is an RV who made it late to the ferry that is leaving.
Okay.
Here he comes. He said, "Don't leave without me."
Oh wow! Fun. Nah,
Man,
that's got to be AI.
that's at least what 50 feet in the air there. Look at that.
Calm down, Vin Diesel. Wow.
Let's see the people. Let's see the people. Let's see the people react when it.
Yeah, you have no idea. You're just looking
Here it
around.
comes. Here it comes.
I don't think anyone.
Like, what was that?
Hit the ramp. Number one. I don't believe it.
Yeah, right here. Dude, man.
Yeah, that's fake.
That's
That's got to be AI.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
That's got to be
It's
AI.
an RV.
But yeah,
All right,
that's
so yeah.
terrible.
So that was a rough crash. His solar
yeah.
panel. Oh, the solar panel comes off, took that lady out.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Look at that. Hang on, we'll go one more for you.
That
One
guy,
more.
he
You
dated.
ready? Here we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, he might not have made
That
that.
wasn't real.
Unless he was in the bathroom while it happened.
All right.
All right, watch this lady. Bottom right corner.
I saw that.
Solar panel.
Solar panel.
Oh my God.
Hey, gotcha.
I think she got her foot over it.
Yeah.
I think she
Just
was like a
made it.
ninja.
Good for
That
her.
was close. Nice.
Very
Nice
nice.
job. Got to be a ninja in the RV world.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to go trailer sway for the topic we've been talking
Oh
about.
yeah,
here.
this is where if you could think about pushing the sway control, that's what
Yes.
you should have done, right?
Oh, man, that's right. He could have reached down, straightened himself right out. Look, you got the push from the trailer.
Right here. That's where you.
Now he's oversteer.
He's failing. Yeah.
Now he's oversteer.
Oh, this is where you get scary. Honey,
Oh.
honey.
It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everybody's fine. Oh, we're fine. Oh, we're not.
Oh, and didn't even get the flip.
fine. We're fine. We bought gap insurance, right?
You want to take
I like
a second
this.
to explain that? Because what would Gap Insurance have done in that situation where obviously it twisted the frame on that trailer?
That's right.
Probably totaled it.
Yeah. There's very.
What if the guy owes 35 grand on that trailer, which would be very common?
Listen, gap insurance kicks in. They're going to pay your deductible with your insurance plus pay that a remaining portion that you still owe on the loan. So
There you go.
keep make payments on something you no longer have.
Beautiful. And people's normal insurance don't do that, do they?
Correct.
What do they do?
Well, some insurance companies have moved towards this whole total loss replacement idea, which can sound similar to Gap, right? Their idea is not that you get to go replace your trailer; it's that they pick a replacement trailer and you have to take it.
Whoa.
Well, I don't want this trailer. They say, okay, well then it's worth $5,000 or whatever, right? They
Get out of here, really?
Basically, they shop for the same year and make
correct. That's
of
correct.
what your trailer was. Although it doesn't matter if it was full of smoke. That's like somebody was a
Oh, come on.
It doesn't do anything with your loan, so now you got to get refinanced. Let's say you bought in COVID, you have a 2% rate. Now we have 11% rates, and now your monthly payment on the same unit just doubled.
Oh,
right?
goodness,
And-
man.
or let's say you're this guy, and his wife says, "Are you crazy? Look how close we were to this guardrail. I'm never getting in another camper." So let's say you don't want to take the replacement, or somebody gets hurt or worse, like that first video, right?
Yeah.
Now you're forced to take a payment that's higher on something that you didn't get to choose. You know what I mean? So
And then if you didn't have the gap, you're still paying that's
correct.
that back.
Yes, me, it's communism. You own communism.
Well, get them out of here. That protects you from the insurance company.
That's right.
It's weird to have the insurance company say, "Well, hey, this is kind of like that." It's like the guy who's punching you is selling you protection. He's the one doing the damage.
So you need dental coverage.
So your teeth are a little.
Boom. See? Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Always Show us another video.
All right, here we go.
That sparked some
that's a
some
good
good
one there.
convo.
Hang on.
good.
All right, what not to do.
What not to do? What a title.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so this is a common video we found also.
Oh, yeah. All right. That's a motorhome. Big
Here we
motorhome.
Yeah.
Pulling a truck.
Yeah, pulling a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Then we have a
Dodge.
slight blowout occurs.
occurs.
Front right tire. Boom.
Brakes.
Brakes
Not applied.
Not applied.
Not applied. But oversteering was applied.
Oof.
And then just sheer
Going
panic.
bad quickly. It's going
Panic.
bad quickly.
Hang on to it, fella. Hang on to it. You got it. Just hold it. Hold it tight. Hold it tight. Hang on.
Oh, and he lost it.
Spins it. Yeah, he lost
In the
it.
ditch.
That's
Upside down.
So yeah, so
hello.
and
Oh, my goodness.
your toilet's on the street.
Granny's on the street.
Yeah. This too. Sway control. Sway control. This one's rough though. You get the double bounce. Ah!
Should give my good side.
Stick and tin. Yeah. Like, oh, you saw this side? How about this side? Now, at that point, I don't know if he could have hit the button to straighten it
Might be a little too late.
He's late. He's late to the button. I gotta tell you. Yeah, he's out late.
Past the point of no
But
return.
I mean, the reaction should be as quick as like if you hit a puddle driving down the road and you start hydroplaning,
For sure.
you get that instant know what not to hit the brake,
Yeah.
just to stay cool.
Yep.
But that right when you get that sensation where the trailer is swaying, you hit
Mhm.
that button.
Hit that button quick. Yeah, man.
Just
Yep.
and it isn't like a surprise.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I'm
It
thinking
starts small first.
when those tractor trailer, like that last one, the tractor trailer came by, it pushed that wind, pushed the trailer and swayed
you're
them out.
watching
Like,
it coming. You can actually
you should be ready for it.
actually
Yeah.
hit that and just
Anticipate.
apply a little bit of pressure
Oh, yeah. Before.
and it'll keep you straight, even though that
That's the
Somebody-
big one.
Because
Someone's
worst
gonna
case scenario,
pull
it's
it.
not gonna do anything. It's not gonna hurt
It
at
won't.
all.
No,
Yeah.
If
You
you
do anything
hit it-
bad.
Correct.
Yeah.
you don't hit it hard. Just apply the brakes a little bit on the trailer.
Yep.
You'll be able to you push the little actuator over a little bit, and you feel it starting to slow you down a little bit.
Yep.
That's all you have to
And
do.
then you're good. Yeah, man.
All you have
Oh,
to
that's
do.
a good pointer there.
And then when
yeah.
I said my passage, you let go of it, and you're golden.
Yeah.
Golden.
All right, here's some good ones. You ready? You guys ready for this here?
Yeah. RV fails.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to go.
1 second you're cruising.
Oh, it's got.
The next
we have
total
sound.
little sound on
disaster.
this one.
These brutal
Dwayne.
RV
What do
crashes
you
were
do?
caught on camera, proving
Hey,
that one
hey,
wrong move
hey.
can lead to
Uh-oh.
absolute destruction.
Weight control.
Uh-oh.
Hey, already
Let's
hit the
get
button.
rolling.
Should have hit
These
the
are
button
most
long
insane
ago.
RV fails
We don't sell
yet.
those, folks. That's an Arctic Wolf.
It's notorious for flipping.
So this is not to dissuade you from buying an RV. These are points and tips and tricks so that this doesn't happen to you.
We do want to sell RVs.
We do want you to come.
I just want you to say that we don't sell that brand.
Yeah, we don't sell that brand.
I blame it's the placement of the axle
I would say
and
so.
the lack of
Ingenuity.
engineering.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should have thought about that.
These guys.
Oh, there. That's not.
Yeah, that's not really.
Okay. This guy. Oh, does he bowl? Like he's like, how many can I take out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Stay off your phones when
Pit
driving.
maneuver.
I was here too. It's at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Pit maneuver.
Why are they pitting these RVs?
You got to check your mirrors
I like
before you get over.
The RV pit
Why are
maneuver.
they pitting RVs?
Oh, this poor guy. Oh, with the bounce. Oh, and the flip too.
At least he picks the right side.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
He went off on the right side.
Don't go into the guardrail.
Oh my.
Oh, man.
This is brake control. Like
Yeah, this brake control. You ain't kidding. It really looks like the.
Problem is he's driving up the wrong side of the road, so that's a fuzzy foreigner rather than
yeah.
England. And now you can tell it's England.
Oh, we got a blowout.
There's another England.
The road patrol. Yeah, so this is something else here. Huh?
wow.
Oh, that's scary. Sir, stay off the shoulder.
That's nice.
Yeah, man. Use your blinkers. Always use your blinkers.
Love the late hit.
Good God, wear your seatbelts, folks.
Oh,
Them children, put them children. Oh yeah, this guy's.
Goodness.
Oh, that had to hurt.
That one hurt. Yeah.
oh no.
Oh, slowing it down.
I thought for a second I might have just nicked him.
Yeah, almost
I
made
think
it.
you did a little bit more of a nick there.
Yeah. Oh, here we go again. Let's see if we get some more. Familiar? This one is just a
Same one.
rough video, man.
All right.
Oh, that hurt.
Right,
That just
yeah.
hurt.
Huh.
Oh, is that the
Figure that's a giant recreation. We'll fix it like it never happened.
That's right. Take care of all your service needs.
Depending on what's your insurance.
We can fix that. We can fix that.
You won't even tell. Couldn't even tell.
You hit a what?
Wait, that's what happens when you overweight your cab over.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You put 2,000 pounds.
Too many rolls of toilet paper in that one, right?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, swaying in a Class C. Slow it down, fellas. Slow it. Oh,
Rip the rear wall off. Hopefully nobody's in the restroom. Oh, that's back there, Grandma. That could be embarrassing. Now, these don't want me to own RVs, but let me tell you, if you're set up properly, this does not happen.
this won't happen to you.
It just don't
Yeah.
happen. That's how important these weight distribution hitches are. That's how important having anti-blowout kind of materials in your tires,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I think everybody's been at one of these lights before.
Yeah.
We've all had this guy.
Went up on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Is he going to hit somebody on the way back?
Well, the slide room tap out. That's weird.
He's having a hell of a
We
day.
don't sell that brand either, folks.
No, sir.
That guy's not stopping.
Out of all the lanes,
He chose and then just rams into the back of a tractor
Could have
trailer.
been a medical thing. I don't know. I mean, it didn't.
So I think this is how you get your gap insurance activated.
Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
what happened?
Yeah.
We don't sell that brand either. So far. Yep. Nope.
No, we all sell it.
I haven't seen any that we actually sell. Oh, wow. That might be a guy trying to use his gap insurance.
That might be some of that Jewish lightning.
The lightning. All right, Larry, close us out.
Folks, we enjoyed the video. Guess what's coming up next?
What you got?
Larry's Hour, where he's talking about them special price units.
Heck yeah.
We'll be right back.
Giant Specialty Vehicles is Winter Garden's #1 golf cart dealership. Choose from multiple brands to match your budget, including advanced EV golf carts starting at just $79.99. Or check out the Magix or Atlas. Escape the heat in their air-conditioned showroom and try before you buy. And rent a golf cart for your next adventure. Need repairs? If you're local, it's only $20 to have your cart picked up and brought in for service. Or if you're a do-it-yourselfer, explore their parts and accessories store. Giant Specialty Vehicles. Find out more at giantspecialtyvehicles.com.
All right, so I just wanted to put it out there officially
What you got?
that no animals were hurt in that last segment. And
Also, no GRW employees were harmed.
and don't try that at home.
Oh, that's a big one.
What I'm saying.
Don't try that at home.
Now I'm golden against the lawsuits,
Yeah,
right?
there it is.
But,
You might want to try to light your RV on fire, but we highly recommend against it.
and
Do not try that.
I have seen that happen through like refrigerators shorting out.
Have you really? Like the whole RV
I've seen that
catching
kind of
like
happen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Oh, that's scary.
it's unbelievable.
That's why check your electronics, like we were saying. Check all your wires. Yeah,
There's always some kind of fault,
yeah,
you know,
that's rough.
that's why we do such an intensive pre-delivery inspection
Oh, okay.
to most every unit we sell. And most of the time, if it's like a unit that's going to be an as-is kind of fixer-upper, we choose not to sell it.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
just really, really hard to
worth
keep
it.
everybody as happy as you can.
Yeah, man. I guess if there's too much DIY going on in there might be something short and something.
Just
yeah.
saying.
That's a
Yeah,
good point
so-
there. All right. So what do we got?
What the hot list?
Bum, bum, bum.
You know, and I'm gonna take this first one because it's one that I went in there and manipulated before this segment started.
Whoa.
Because it's a 2025 number one. It's not a 24 leftover.
Okay. Here we
And
go.
they aren't that old. However, guess what's available now?
What's available?
2026s.
Whoa.
Matter of fact,
good.
we've already received and sold a couple of them.
There you go.
The company.
Dang,
But with that being said, time to make room for the 26s that
there we go.
I haven't ordered yet. So it's very exciting.
That is.
I'm in
That's
the
cool.
power seat right now with all the vendors and manufacturers who are calling me every hour on the hour.
Come on, Larry.
But with that being said,
That's cool.
I'm just excited and I'm waiting for some of the tariff stuff to calm down, right?
Yeah, you ain't.
Seems like it has. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
That's good. And we
Definitely
can
weaning
get
off.
that from our customers' consumer confidence and the level of people are buying RVs.
That it is. Yep.
So this is a 2025 Coachman Pursuit.
All right.
It's a model 27 XPS and F. The F
Okay.
is for Ford chassis. Woo! It is an MSRP of $159,073, and I changed our sale price to $96,073,
Dang.
$64,000 off.
Yeah.
Now this is already what I call a value priced unit.
Okay.
So it's made by Forest River as a good entry level gas class A.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and it's on a 16,000-pound Ford chassis, not the little 13,000-pound Class C.
All right.
See,
All right.
so it has a longer wheelbase. It has a strong, more suspension, and bigger
Go.
tires,
Smooth ride.
and it drives like a dream.
Yeah, man.
And it's basically essentials only is what I would call it.
Okay.
Because it does not have a slide out room. It's no fuss, no muss.
There you go.
Except it does have a lot of really awesome appointments,
Yeah, man.
So it's got a middle entry door.
Okay.
So you enter in the very middle of the coach. You turn to your right, and there's a sofa with storage underneath it. It also makes a bed. There's a dinette booth that makes a bed. There's a TV above that dinette booth, so everybody sitting everywhere can see it.
Yay.
You can turn the drivers and passenger seats around and utilize those also as a living area. So you got your sofa, your dinette, and your captain chairs,
Okay.
all that are useful. So it's a very good floor plan like that.
Make
It
nice.
has a power drop down bunk over those.
Oh, the hangout
you can
spot.
sleep some more.
Yeah, man.
Now, if you go in that entry door and turn left, you got a big house style refrigerator, residential style big refrigerator. Across from that, you got a L kitchen.
Okay.
It has everything. So oven, stovetop, microwave, double sink,
Double sink.
and then walk on towards the rear, and you're looking at an island queen bed.
Ooh,
That's north and south.
Everybody likes to walk around.
So you can walk all the way around it. It has overhead cabinetry and shirt closets back there. It has a walk-through bath, I call it, with a shower on one side and the toilet and sink on the other.
Yeah.
And I guess who has this one priced cheaper than anyone else?
Who?
Giant Recreation. Guess what we have?
What do we got?
One little fee,
One fee.
$9.49.
$9.49.
No hidden
Little fee.
fees other than that.
No, sir.
And we won't throw nothing in. When you go into the F&I office and speak to my man Brandon or one of our other locations,
Yes, sir.
they won't throw nothing on you.
Nothing. Nothing extra.
Absolute total openness.
Yeah.
Basically. Transparency.
Yeah, man.
But we only have 4 of these left.
So I almost looped Joe in there just now. Joe was calling. He would have been real mad. Like,
Yeah.
hey, Joe, live on the podcast. Can we hear from you? Go ahead. Let's hear from you.
So if you don't know, Joe is my brother. He's our COO.
Yes, sir.
So our service director. We all wear many hats.
Yeah,
But,
man.
with that being said, this motorhome is one of 4, and the new ones are certainly going up.
Oh.
And I already said I'm holding off because of the tariffs. All of our manufacturers already raised all the prices.
Yeah.
In anticipation.
Just crazy.
So they use it as an excuse. So I'm using that as excuse also to not buying them from them, with the hopes that all this tariffs will be over soon.
There you go. Yep.
So
Get our deals back.
come and
Yeah,
get
man.
what we have already that are already purchased and no tariffs added.
Yeah.
And even the freight, they have a tariff freight increase,
Really? Just on that,
like
too?
$500.
What?
An additional freight, they're saying because of tariffs.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how that works.
Like, we'll just keep collecting extra. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
We'll deal with that later.
Seatbelt fee.
Hey, you take the next
Yeah.
one.
All right.
Take
So,
the next one.
you want, which way are you going? I'll take it. I got the
Clockwise.
new 2025 Thor Motor Coach Axis. This 26.2. All right. So we have this listed here at MSRP $175,504. It's on sale right now for $124,995. It's over $50,000 in savings on this unit. This is brand new 2025. Yeah, this is a nice unit.
It's beautiful.
here.
What's the GVWR?
Let's see what we got. 14,500.
Not quite what that Pursuit was. Is it?
No, but it's still pretty. It's pretty
Well,
up there.
Yeah, the claim to fame on these is they're not as tall
Okay.
and they're not as wide.
Oh, that's what it is. So you
But
kind of get a smaller.
That kind of sleek looking design.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
I'll tell you the windshield on the front of this, which for our viewers, you can see the picture on our YouTube as well. The windshield, how it goes back like that. That's it's nice. That's pretty. All right, so let's talk about floor plan. So the entrance here is in the middle.
Did you get stronger glasses yet?
There, I want you to know I printed these bigger.
The entry door is actually behind the passenger.
The passenger, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the entry door behind the passenger there, under the TV, under the side plate there.
Right.
All right. So as soon as you walk in, to your left is the kitchen area. So you have your microwave, sink, and fridge set up. Across from that is your theater seating. That's on one slide. So we have one slide that comes out, does your theater seating. So you're across from your television. Nice hangout area. The drop-down overhead bunks has a nice sleeping area, and as well as there's a coffee table.
Yeah, there's a removable pedestal table in front of both the theater seating.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
In between the drivers and passenger pilot chairs.
So
they're designed to turn around so you can face the coach and use those as
gotcha.
living area.
As I tell you, always learning the layout and the transparency here. The coffee table looks like it's that entire size over the passenger and driver's seat. Okay, so
and that little thing that's blocking the entry area, that's just a countertop extension.
Yeah.
They're showing you that
There you go.
extends your countertop right.
And once you extend it,
folds
nobody's
out
coming
away.
in or out.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. All right, so after our kitchen area, you get a nice bathroom size side bath. So we have a walk-in shower, 24 by 36 shower, nice little sink area. And then across from your bathroom is your wardrobe and closet. And then when you head to the back of the RV, you can have a twin bed with a king conversion or two twins. Yeah, right?
Yeah, well, that's
Beautiful.
That's a perfect setup.
You ain't kidding me.
Yep.
So whether kids or by yourself, you're rocking and rolling. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Not as tall, not as wide. It's a little more sleek, so it'll
Very
probably get a little
sleek.
bit better fuel mileage.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, I bet you with that sleek design, it does get gas mileage a lot better.
it's a new product for us, and we're very excited. And like I said, we've already sold a slew of them,
Yeah.
and we're more than competitive online. So where are you going to go? Giant Recreation World.
.com.
You want to take this next one? Yeah, I know you love the revs.
Love the revs. We got a beautiful brand new 2025 Holiday Rambler Admiral 29M. That is MSRP $183,746.
There we go.
Good news is we've already taken over $55,000 off,
Come on.
giving us a sell price of that 128.6. The beautiful part of this is it is a full wall slide unit. So even for being a little 29, 30 footer, you get a full wall slide, and that's going to open up so much space when you're walking in right there behind the passenger and the captain's chairs. You come right into the living room. Now, this one's unique because you have the jackknife sofa directly across from you, but you also get a little L-shaped dinette. So you take, well, you got a big old seating area for everybody. Going towards the back, got the kitchenette on the side. You got the little bathroom. And then in the very back, you have a nice king-size bed in the master. So just tons of space, a lot of utility on that floor plan for being a, 30-foot Class A.
Yeah, that one's actually an 18,000-pound chassis too.
Well,
So as the lengths are increasing, so is the size of the chassis.
Okay.
So
Yeah, man.
just saying.
And with the walk around.
That's going to give you
I
more,
love it.
towing capacity as well, being able to pull a heavier vehicle than something with a smaller chassis.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That's
sir.
true. I love those full wall slides because it makes the living areas and the whole coach wide open.
Yeah, it makes it huge. Huge living area. You ain't kidding.
So is it my turn?
You're up,
My
bud.
turn.
Come on.
I'm gonna take a look at this 2025 Forest River. It's an FR3. That's Forest River 3, if you didn't know what that stands for. It's a 32DS.
Yeah.
And again, we only have a couple of these left. So get them while they're hot.
Yeah, I like these.
This is a 20,500-pound chassis.
Mm-hmm.
And it has got basically two super slides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's got a sale price or a list price of $196,791.
All right.
Our sale price is over $62,000 off at $134,791.
Yeah.
That's very pseudo aggressive.
You ain't kidding me.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, which, too, Brandon, I wanted to tell you, I set some of these up, and then Larry will go in and switch all the pricing before we get there, then it's even lower. We'll just go lower and lower.
Love it.
Well, I
Get excited over here.
Part of my other hat, being the sales director and all, I have to make sure our pricing is more than competitive.
Yeah, man.
Because everybody looks online first, and if you're not competitive, you're not going to show up on the searches, right?
Nope.
That's what I learned.
Yes, sir.
Just like I'm one of those people that buy stuff, and I do the same thing. So I don't blame you.
Yep.
So, like I said, it's got two double slides or super slides.
Yeah.
The first slide, this has got the same entry as what we've been talking about. It's right behind the passenger pilot chair.
Mm-hmm.
You walk in the coach, and right across from you is a wraparound booth dinette. So it's like a big C booth dinette. So it'll seat everybody. It'll sleep.
Okay.
To eat, which is a good positive.
That is a positive there. Yeah, man.
You know, and across from that is a sofa that makes a bed. The same thing with the pilot and co-pilot chairs. They swivel and face that living area, and now all these chairs can see where the big entertainment center is and watch the TV.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah, man.
So it has a residential microwave. It's got a pull-out countertop that extends the countertop in the kitchen to make it like a big U, because it has a big U kitchen.
Ooh.
With flip-up countertop extensions. It's got a lot of really savvy appointments in it.
Yeah, man. This is nice.
I think it was made by somebody that camps. You know,
I would say so.
15 cubic foot 3-door fridge. You know.
Yeah.
So that means it has the drawer at the bottom that is the freezer. You know, that's just like we have at home.
It's funny that it's got the sofa across from the bathroom,
right?
Just hanging out in the back.
Well, there are bunk beds, right?
Yeah, it's like, well, also we sleep there, no big deal. But if someone's just on the couch, I just watch the toilet. I'm gonna keep an eye on this.
Well, that's the ideas for the kids, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Across from them is
Extra area.
small TV that they can play their games on.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
But it's also
cool.
bunks.
Mm-hmm.
It also is bunks.
Yeah,
And
I think that's the biggest to put that
and
bunk.
it has a side bath, so everything's on one side, which is real nice. It's got an ability for a washer and dryer, which is a rarity.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, a king bed, 72 by 80.
Mm-hmm.
It has an outside entertainment center built in, so you can
That's the best.
have shrimp on the ball, be outside and watch the game.
Watch the game.
Yes. So again, this is a winner. Make sure you come and see it at any one of our 3 locations:
Come on.
Giant Recreation World, Winter Garden, Ormond Beach, and Palm Bay.
Oh yeah.
Let's switch gears. Why don't you take the next one?
You got it. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
2025 Coachman Chaparral Light. This is a 368 TBH.
To be honest.
2 bunkhouse. What is no BH is bunkhouse. What's the TB?
Terrific.
Terrific. Tremendous.
Tremendous bunkhouse. No, those are regular.
It's also timely. It's a timely
bunk.
All right, so we're list price. We have $84,923 on sale right now for $54,646. Over $30,000 in savings, man. They're killing it.
You know what's amazing about this one?
What you got?
It's 41 feet long,
This thing is.
and it's still half-ton towable.
Wow.
I like you believe that? It weighs 9,849 pounds dry
Oh goodness.
and has a
Look at that.
DVWR of 12.5. My truck can pull it.
Yeah.
My Ford F-150 with the bigger V6 EcoBoost
Yeah.
with all the towing package will pull almost 14,000 pounds.
Still pull that.
2
Dang.
full baths, two
Yeah,
full
wow,
baths.
man.
Buzz, you bring the whole.
Yeah, he was about to get to that. You're taking the thunder.
So listen up.
Or does it? How many bathrooms does it have? Listen to find out, Mr. Dwayne.
I gotta say though, I like that in the living area. It's like a full roller skating rink. Like it's full.
That's what
Full play a football game, whatever you need in there.
Gates, this one does. One pair.
In with the half pipe right in the middle. That much room. All right, so entries in the middle here. Let's take the right side. So we're gonna go to the east wing before we check the west wing. So on the side here we go up into the main bedroom. We have a queen bed. So as soon as you go up the steps from the entrance, on your left is the walk-in shower. So it has or walk-in side bathroom that has a walk-in shower, sink and toilet, obviously. Now I wanted to also express these steps. Our VIP camping club brought it up to me yesterday that the steps aren't necessarily stairs. They're planks of wood with supports. So it's more modern and fancy looking. So that was a big plus for them.
And you can also store your shoes under them.
Under it. Damn,
That's the
even
idea.
better. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good there. Yeah. So, and then you go into the main bed. Queen bed has wardrobes on both sides and washer and dryer hookup. Is that what? Maybes. Those are maybes there. All right. So let's go into the entry now. Now we're going to go to the west wing. Okay. So as soon as you come in, you're into the living area. We've got a trifold something.
Sofa.
Trifold sofa.
Sofa bed.
That doesn't say so. Oh,
Trifold bicycle.
And then there's
They should, you know, what they should do. They should put a picture,
Yeah.
of the furniture they're describing as well. Am I helping out?
They do that though. Make it.
wait a second.
I've already told him he needs stronger glasses.
Stronger. Do they make sure?
So I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I got
Maybe you can get the little Hubble telescope glass. that they-
I got to get these new telescope glasses that they've got. They work out great. All right. So next year, theater seating in this slide, the one slide, we have a freestanding table. Has
Chairs.
4
And
chairs there with storage.
That's a super slide, folks.
Heck yeah.
Another
then,
thing you didn't mention, that
Come on.
front bedroom, even though it's a half-ton towable fifth wheel,
Right.
it doesn't have the steps. So you can walk, you can stand up in the bedroom
Into the,
all around that bed.
that's big.
There you go.
That's big. All right. So then we also have the overhead kitchen microwave. So you've got the overhead storage over the sink there. TV is overhead next to it. And then on our way to the back, we're getting to the refrigerator. Across from that is the pantry. And then at the end of the west wing, we have 2 bunk beds. And in the back is another walk-in back bathroom. Has walk-in shower and everything.
Yeah, that's actually a triple bunks.
Triple
back.
bunks.
Yeah.
All right. And an outside kitchen.
That's right.
Goodness. Oh, that's why it's triple, because the outside kitchen.
Yeah. It does have 2 full bathrooms with showers.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
You know, so that's for the kids. It's beautiful. Make sure you come and see that. We're gonna let you take this this Cardinal.
Come on, take the Cardinal.
All right, give me that Cardinal.
And then after the Cardinal, Larry, you got to close this out. All right?
Oh yes, sir.
2025 Forest River Cardinal 35 FL.
Ooh.
Guys, this is $90,211. We've taken $31,000 off for our sale price of $59,200. Now, the great part about this Cardinal is that it is a 4-slide coach.
Yay.
4 slides in this beautiful fifth wheel here. Walking in, you're going to walk in right to a huge kitchen. So right on your right, you have a big little U-shaped countertop section for your kitchen. Tons of space. You couldn't even make enough food there if you tried. Right across from a big dinette on a slide out and a built-in refrigerator. So the kitchen is absolutely massive for all our cooks out there.
What size fridge is that?
That is a 16 cubic foot refrigerator. Not
Just 10. No, just 10.
not 15.3, buddy. You're going to step up to the front cap, and that's where you're going to find your front living area. You have 3 couches, which on a slide out. Look at absolutely beautiful, entertaining space. You got the fireplace down low, lots of storage on the side, TV, everything you need. It's kind of feels like a separate room because of those steps up. Gives you a lot of space. People in the kitchen, people in the front living.
It's a huge TV too up there.
Huge TV. They don't put.
We'd almost say giant.
I would say it's
I
a
would
giant
call-
recreational TV.
Right.
Personally. When you walk towards the back, obviously you got your bathroom right before the master bedroom there. There is a washer and dryer prep in there, so you can knock out everything that you need to do all in one room. And in the very back bedroom, you have a king bed on a slide out, so absolutely tons of space. Big sliding door wardrobe in the very back and a dresser as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it does have a place for your washer and dryer. Stacked.
Washer and dryer option hookup. Yeah.
And as I was told, we're out for this segment.
Yeah, that's it.
Make sure you let us know by emailing Larry at grwrv.com.
Yes, sir.
If you like the new format, what you thought about the video segment. We did a lot of new stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Which,
you know.
too, even on a surprise, we might have a call in next week. We've got a caller that's been trying to get on our show. So we might have a little call-in segment.
love the caller.
So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
That's very suspicious. All right. So we'll be back next week. Can't wait.
Giant Recreation World. Enter the world